All right, for step 5, you will need a Voicethread account. If you do not have one, you will need to create one. It's pretty easy. It's like creating a email account. If you have a Voicethread account already and you've already created, you've never created a Voicethread, then there are instructions that you can follow for that. And if you've already created 3 Voicethreads with your account, which is the maximum under a free account, then you have a couple of options. One is that you can upload these pages, your summary, reflection, and your lesson handout. You can upload those pages to an older Voicethread and then delete the original Voicethread pages and rename your Voicethread. In other words, as long as you don't delete an entire Voicethread, you can delete pages, add and delete pages to any Voicethread, rename your Voicethread, but you just can't, if you delete one of your Voicethreads, then that counts as a Voicethread. Or you can just choose another email address and create a new account. Okay, and then with the free accounts, you can make another Voicethread. All right? So there are more instructions about Voicethread separately. But essentially, you're going to be uploading to Voicethread, and you want to name your Voicethread according to your last name and then your first initials. I'd use an underscore and then 536 and then underscore culture assignments, culture underscore assignments or culture assignments. Okay. Why culture assignments? Because we're going to add actually the last assignment, the culture workshop assignment, to this same Voicethread also. So it's not just going to be the literature one, literature as content Voicethread. Once you've uploaded your summary and reflection and cultural learning activity handout to Voicethread, then you're going to use the comment button to record your oral summary and explain your handout. Okay? And all of this is due on Monday, August 22nd. So you have 2 weeks to do this activity. Step 6, you're going to need to log in to voicethread.com and join the class group by clicking this link. Well, in the handout, the link will be clickable. It's not clickable here in this video. Once you've clicked the link, you're going to need to refresh the web page by clicking on the top of your web page and where it says refresh, or I think F5 will also refresh the web page. And by the way, you may not actually want to wait until step 6 to join the group, because once you've joined the Voicethread 536 ESL 536 group, then there is a little bit of an example in there. It's not perfect because I've never done the assignment this way before, so I don't have an exact example of what you would do, but there's a little bit of an example there. And then step 7, when you finish, you're going to share your Voicethread with the 536 group. That'll show up under your groups, and I'll show you their instructions on how to do that. And as I've said, so it's due by uploading your summary, reflection, and learning activity handout on voicethread.com and recording orally your presentation on Voicethread by Monday, August 22nd. So I'll give you more information about Voicethread separately. Right now, just let me finish up by sharing the rubric. The rubrics, of course, you can download also, but you'll be graded 20 points for your summary reflection, how clear it is, if it really sticks to the main ideas and doesn't get too bogged down with details. If you have a long story, then you're going to have to pick and choose just a couple of, or 2 or 3 of the really important ideas, okay? Typed at 10 or 12 point font, it should not be longer than 2 pages. Now, when you upload it to Voicethread, you may want to increase the font to 24 point, so it may end up being 4 or 5 or 6 pages once you increase the font and upload to Voicethread. But really, I'm just looking at 1 to 2 pages for your summary reflection, not longer than 2 pages, okay? And then the cultural learning activity, 20 points for that. You'll be it needs to be a handout created for students. So you're not creating an entire lesson plan. You're not creating a lesson instructions for the teacher. You're creating the handout for the students. And then in your orally, you're going to explain how you would teach it to the students, okay? And you can go to the rubric and read more about what's needed here. And then the last one is the actual VoiceThread presentation. You do need to email the summary reflection and the handout to me. Also, you need to email me the link to your VoiceThread. Actually, once you add it to the group, everybody in the ESL 536 group should be able to see it. But just in case, go ahead and email me the link to your VoiceThread also. Your actual recording on the VoiceThread should be 10 to 15 minutes. Really don't need to be longer than 15 minutes. Don't want it longer than 15 minutes. 10 minutes is probably fine. You may want to break it down into 2 5-minute or 3 5-minute recording sessions. Okay? All right, guys. So hopefully this helps, and I'll add the VoiceThread explanation separately. Thanks. Bye.